I had several PMs in the past and one recently. People asking my opinion on owner operator trucking and did I have any experience in it? And the answer is yes. I do have experience in that. I did own a small trucking company for a while. Um, Started out with dump trucks and it evolved over into tractor trailers. And it's really a tough business to be in if you don't have a friend in the company that you're signing with. Every company or every driver I've ever heard, they're going to buy a dump truck, let's say, and just like I did, I bought a dump truck. I went to work for an asphalt company, and I had it all figured out that I was going to haul asphalt in the good times, and then in the bad times I could haul the rock and sand back to the plant. Well, sand pays nearly nothing. That's almost like driving for free. It pays just basically your fuel mileage. You might can make $50, $60 a day doing sand, but um, if you're gonna go the dump truck route, there's one thing you need to be able to do is pay for your dump truck. If you can pay cash for a dump truck, where you can afford to let it sit in the yard when times are bad and drive somebody else's dump truck, you're in fairly good shape. And what I found, just say for instance, one day we were hauling asphalt into a town nearby called Greenville, and then there was another load outside of town in the country. It was a state job. Well, the in-town job paid $4 a ton, and the outside job paid $4.10 a ton. And the loader, which was also the one that says who gets what loads, he put all his friends in town. They were only driving maybe a half a mile to the job site, and it was a quick turnaround. They were dumping loads and coming back quick. We were driving 15 miles. They had flooded it with trucks, and there was a lot of intersections in that area, so you wind up doing a lot of sitting, and you do get paid to sit, but it's not a lot unless you get on the. There was a job in town one time we had they needed a dump truck to haul debris back, and maybe it was one load a day. It was paid by the ton, but you get $35 an hour for waiting time. So you could go to this job site and just sit there all day long. They pay you $35 an hour. You're not burning any fuel. You're not tearing up your truck. No wear and tear, and you're still getting 10 hours. You're getting $350. You may burn $20, $30 for fuel. So that's a pretty good day. Where if you haul sand, the same people, same day would haul sand, and you haul it all day long and make nothing. But the guy that knew the loader, he always got the good jobs. And if you know a loader, if you know somebody in charge, probably in pretty good shape. But if you don't, if you go in with these wild ideas that you're going to haul this when times are bad, there's already somebody doing it. They just don't tell you that. And same way with tractor trailer driving, it's a little bit better about getting loads because you don't have to worry about working around the weather. But I've noticed, I've found out a lot of loads that I signed on with a company. They were supposed to find me loads, and they were going to charge 5% for every load I got. And I figured that's pretty good. Until they get the money, which is a good thing in a way. They collect the money because if you're running on your own DOT numbers, you may not get paid for 2 months for a load. So you have to have a lot of money to be able to carry yourself, for maybe at least 2 months to be able to work and operate without getting a paycheck. But that's what these broker companies do. They get that money when they get it, but they pay you every week. But there's a cost to that. Just for example, one load I'd been running for years was $1,100. It was an $1,800 load, and I had found out just by accident one day. I saw some of the paperwork, how much it paid, and I was a company driver. But when I went and bought my own truck, no, it was the other way around. I was a owner operator, and I was getting paid $1,100 for the specific load. And when I went to work for the company after I got out of the trucking business, that same load was paying $1,800, which I was getting 25% of that. So, you know, they can pay you whatever they want. They cut hundreds off the tops of these loads. Some of them even charge you, if you get a fuel surcharge, they even charge you 5% of the fuel surcharge. So I would say no. If you don't have a friend in the business that'll put you up as number one, or you can pay cash for your equipment, where when things get bad, you can stop driving and start driving his trucks. You know, I wouldn't do it again. I like hauling for who I haul for. They're good people to keep their equipment up. They're favored by the post office right now. They've got about 45 runs, so I feel pretty secure. They are cutting post offices every day, but that just gives me more runs that I have to do. But right now, I said I'm gonna quit babbling on. But any more questions, just send me a PM and I'll try to answer them best I can. This is Tack Bishop. I'm gonna be signing out.